let's shut the eyes for just a moment. Grounded through both sitting bones, sitting head, neck, and trunk straight. Chin is parallel to the floor. Kapalabhati, either my rhythm or your rhythm, you decide. few minutes of pranayama. If you're comfortable, go straight into Soham. You can do 2 to 1 breathing, whatever feels appropriate. Go ahead and finish this round. Stay here longer if you want. That is certainly not a problem. You do what is appropriate for you for this practice tonight. And if you're ready, let's move into Nature Vyayamam. So placing a ruler vertically in front of the eyes, opening the eyes, sliding the eyes to the top. One line to the bottom, continuing up and down. Next time the eyes approach the top, center, blink and shut. And then placing that ruler horizontally, opening the eyes, sliding the eyes to the right, one line to the left, continuing back and forth. Next time the eyes approach the right center, blink and shut. Allowing the eyes to soften to the back of the skull, bringing the palms together, rubbing them together, getting lots of energy. And when you feel the heat, cup the palms over the eyes, taking the energy from the crown chakra, directly through the arms, the forearms, the palms, back into those eyes. And when the heat begins to dissipate, gently give the eyes, temples, cheeks, whatever needs any extra touch or any extra healing. And when you're ready, go ahead, open the eyes, take the strap and make sure it's hooked. And the first thing we're going to do is, so just place it right above the ankles, right on the ankles. Push the legs forward. Take the hands behind so you're nice and tall. You can have the hands out to the side, you can have them closed. Fingers can point to the butt, fingers can point forward. You can have them at 9 and 3, whatever feels best. And if you feel like you need a little extra length, sit on a block. That will help too. Now I just want you to tug the strap apart.
So we're like hip width.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So you just tug and release. Tug and release.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make it part.
You might, sometimes they slip, just to hold the, you can hold it to the strap, the tail part. And that'll keep it. So a few more times, just tugging and releasing. So for those of you at home, if you've forgotten, it is Silent Wednesday. But before we go into silence, I am making an announcement. I'm leaving. Holla. So there's this dog that has been running around. It looks like a pit bull mix, or maybe a pit bull. Anyway, so we have finally found where he's hiding out. And we have been and he's been eating the food. He let me take one step towards him today, and then he's very, very scared and super skinny. So if anyone has any snacks or treats or anything, for the next few days, we're going to be going down there and putting them out for him so he can have something. So if you guys are going to be here tomorrow, and you can, if you want to, we're trying to.
I think we chased that dog. We were on the way here the other day.
Tan dog.
He's white and tan.
Yeah.
And he has a really nice pit bull face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like pulled over real fast, but he took off, and I tried to like walk so slow, and you could tell he stopped and stared, and then just.
Yeah, when I'm out with the boys, he won't even come near us. But today, I mean, we've been really searching, so we're pretty sure we know where he's hiding now. And all the food that we've been leaving has been disappearing, so I'm pretty confident he's the one who's been getting it now, and not a possum or raccoon. But okay, the next time you tug apart, pause and hold. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, loosen it, take it out. So a little bit. You're not doing Upabisha Konasana, but you're not in that same position either. So you're about to the outside of the mat. So to open up the feet just to the outside of the mat. Same thing, find that position, and you start tugging and releasing. So keep tugging and releasing until I say pause and hold. Okay, now pause and hold.
So Shane has pet CBD, that ghost light. Do you think if you put that in his food or something, it might help like calm him down?
It might.
Maybe
like just a couple drops.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know if it's like a tincture or if it's like tablets that you can like put in their food, but that might help calm him down. At least maybe make him like more docile, or just make him less stressed, like being outside.
Right.
But we could try that.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't want, so when we're going down there now, we're not trying to like draw any extra attention because I don't want the rangers to see or anything because I don't want the animal people coming. I want to try my best to get him first to see what's working with, what's happening with him.
Okay.
And I'm just assuming he's a boy. Because all animals are boys.
You're right this time.
Keep tugging just a little bit more here. Okay, relax, but just long enough to draw the legs in. Keep tugging and come into it so you're a wide-legged table. Keep pressing through the four corners. And I want you to put some resistance into it. Hands, you've got the same options for the hands. Fingers to the back, fingers to the front, or 9 and 3.
I'll quickly say hello. Hello, Mimi. Good evening, Miss Conway and Pippi. And hello, Darden, and hello, Ruthie.
Okay, go ahead and release as soon as you release. So not full Upavishta, but definitely a lot wider. Same thing, tug and release. Until I say pause. So you've got the same options. I want the spine super long. Keep the strap a little bit lower, so just right above the ankles.
I need to get on that a little bit.
Airplane sucks.
Spine long, tug and release now. And now tug as tight as you possibly can. Keep that resistance, bring the arms up, palms face each other. So don't let the strap get loose now. The strap has to stay as tight as you have it right now. Lengthen, you're going to take it down and bring it up. Lengthen and down and up. Try to keep the spine as long. So keep that length as you start and all the way down. So if you are starting to round, then pause. Don't go so far. Same thing, don't let the strap get loose. The strap's going to keep you a little more honest here. Lower down and hold. Tug the strap a little bit more. Can you lengthen the spine a little bit more? Bring it all the way up. Bring the legs in, so now legs is close together. Let's just take the strap up to the thighs, tighten it. Same thing, so figure out where you want the hands, to the back, to the front, 9 and 3. Put some resistance into the thighs and lift up. Head can be back or chin can be in. You decide. Feel like you're trying to take the strap and break it into 2 pieces, 2 straps. Try to keep the hip pointers up. Chin in or back, you decide. And release. Now take the strap. Oh, mercy. Thank you. And have it about shoulders distance, and you're going to take it behind you. So keep the legs out straight. Pretend my legs are out straight. Come to the fingertips. I want you to so slide the arms back as far as they're going to go. Tug the strap and lift the chest. And if you can, maybe you can bend a little bit. Be mindful here. Hello, Lisa. So we're trying to get some lift in the chest here. A little bit of resistance in this strap. It might feel uncomfortable. Okay, release, bring the legs in. Cross-legged, opposite leg in front, or if you want to keep the legs extended, feel free. Okay, now you're going to tug, lift up. So you're going up and down. Our tendency is to drop back, our tendency is to pull the chin in, keep everything long as you go up and down. Keep the torso strapped right on top of the hips. Lift and hold. Good. Scoot the strap to the side just for a minute. Now, take your right hand behind. I really want to turn around because I think they can see you.
Okay.
So take your right hand, grab it, and pull it towards the left side. And if you can, work on squeezing the elbows towards each other. So you're working on squeezing the elbows towards each other. Maybe you can interlace fingers.
Oh,
Switch sides. And when you switch sides, hopefully you remember to switch one finger over. And release. Make just 5 shoulder rolls to the back, 5 to the front. And then take a hold of the forearms and tug. Try to, so the hands are not on the elbow, not on the wrist, but somewhere in the forearms. And I want you to tug, try to tug the arms apart. So you've got a hold of the forearms and you're trying to tug them apart. Lift them just a little bit off the back. But don't let that shift the spine. Don't let that shift the torso. Switch it to the opposite forearms and lean. And tug. Release, bring the arms in front. Same thing, tug apart. So you can take the arms back as far as they will comfortably go. Try to pull those arms apart. Switch it to the opposite, tug. Relax, take it right in front of the shoulder heads, and then start tugging. Switch it so the opposite forms on top, tug. Lower it down so you're in front of the belly area, tug. Opposite form on top and tug. And release. 5 shoulder rolls to the front, 5 to the back. And then you push the legs forward, draw the legs in so they're wider than the hips. Left arm underneath, so wrap the arms. You're gonna push forward. I don't want you to dive the arms down, push forward, and then see if you can take the forearms so they come down evenly to the floor. Bring it up, take it back. See if you can take the arms over the head. Bring it forward, unwind quickly, switch so the opposite arms forward. Bring it up, take it back into that lift. See if you can take the arms over the head. Come forward, unwind. Slide your left arm underneath the left leg. If it can go there, maybe that's where it stays. Maybe the right hand just comes to the right knee. Maybe you can wrap it around. If you're almost hooking but not quite there, you can also use this strap to bind. Really try to draw the right shoulder back. Gaze can be down straight ahead or over the right shoulder. Switch. Release. Do if you need to do a shoulder roll or two. If you need to push the legs forward, give them a shake. Otherwise, bring the legs in, come over to all fours. Tuck the toes, press back, and feel free to stay in all fours. So you're going to lift the left leg up, bring it in towards the left shoulder, and come into a plank. Stay here until I say switch. Don't let the navel drop. Down on the right knee if you need to. Push it back, take the leg as high as you can. Lower it down. Switch. Take it back, lift it up, switch. Take it back, lift it up, switch. Keep that navel drawing in. Take it back. Press back, strong downward facing dog. Bring the right leg forward. Spin it up like your gut. You have warrior 2 feet, so get the heel and arch. Now take it up, and then when you get to the top, straighten both legs, so more triangle-like. Bring the arms up, parallel to each other. Okay, draw the left hip back just a little bit more. Now lean, don't let the arms drop out, but lean to the right. And then come back up. Each time, see if you can go a little bit more. Lean to the right. Keep the arms together, no more than shoulder distance. Doing that a few times on your own. Next time you come forward, hold. Okay, interlace the hands at the back of the head. Push the torso back to straight. Bend the right knee, warrior 2. Bring the right elbow towards the right knee. And bring it back up. Up and down a few times. The next time you come down, pause and hold. See if you can get the elbow to the knee. Okay. Unhook the hands and push the arms straight up just like you had them. Just good, nice. Very nice. And release. Take it back, downward facing dog. Come to a forward plank. Let's move into side plank, Vashisthasana, so roll to the right. Stack the legs. Back to plank. Vashisthasana, second side. Back to plank. Press back, downward facing dog. Second leg comes forward. So get the heel to arch alignment, bring up both legs straight. Turn to face towards the kitchen. Bring the arms up so the palms are parallel to each other. And begin to hinge forward over that front leg. So both legs straight to start with. Don't let the left arm drop when you go down. Pause, low, and hold. Okay, bring up, interlace the fingers, lunge with the left leg, elbow to the knee and up. Pause, low, hold there. Now release the grip of the fingers and push the arms straight up. Nice. Keep the arms coming together. Release the hands, take it back, downward facing dog, come to a forward plank. Vashisthasana, but let's roll to the second side first this time. Flip it. Release. Press it back, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up. Get a nice bend in the left leg. Walk the hands back to a standing split. Keep that leg lifted. Up and down 5 times on the left foot, tippy toes. So up to the balls of the feet, and then the base. At the end of the 5th, walk it back to downward facing dog. Keep the leg lifted 5 times up and down on the ball of that left foot. The end of the 5th, you walk back and do the same thing.
Same side again?
Same side. Yep, we haven't switched. At the end of the 5th, walk it forward. Keep that leg lifted 5 times. At the end of the 5th, walk it back. Five times. At the end of the 5th, back to downward facing dog.
Those 3 sets total?
And then you'll release that foot. Take a resting breath. And then you start the second side, 3 sets again. At the end of the 3rd set, on the second side, drop to all 4s. Go into some cat and cows. So do 5 cat and cows, and then you'll push the right arm out and the left leg out. End of the 5th, right arm, left leg just goes straight out. Switch sides. If this is your second side, go ahead, really swing the legs, come forward into Paschimottanasana. You can stay in Paschimottanasana or go into Baddha Konasana. And then go into whatever twist you want to go into. Switch to the second side if you have it. And then come to the back and let's get ready for relaxation. When you get to the back, making any adjustments so the body can become totally quiet, totally still. Really allow the space at the crown of the head to relax. The space in between the eyebrows, relax. Temples, relax. Eyes, nose, mouth, relax. Chin, jawline, ears, relax. Neck, throat, relax. Shoulders, upper arms, elbows, forearms, relax. Wrist, palms, fingers, relax. Tailbone, lower back, middle back, upper back, relax. Chest, belly, all the internal organs, relax. Hips, buttocks, relax. Thighs, knees, shins, calves, relax. Ankles, heels, arches, tops of the feet, balls of the feet, toes, relax.
The entire body has become totally, completely relaxed. Now returning to the breath, directing it to the toes and the fingers, gently begin to wiggle them, allowing the body to stretch and to move as if for the first time today. And then rolling to the right or left, whichever side is beckoning. And when the body decides it's time, bringing it to a seated posture. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhajani pashantu, ma kaschit dukkha bhakvavet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all experience prosperity in everything. May all be free from suffering. Om, peace, peace, peace. Let me cherish those that God cherishes. Let me forgive those that God forgives. Let me serve those that God serves. Let me love those that God loves. Jai Shri Ram. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.